Happy Friday. I am extra caffeinated today, and I am extra passionate about what we're going to be talking about today. This week, I had the opportunity to talk to a couple of moms groups. And every time I talk to moms, I get just like super re-energized about my purpose and about helping moms get dressed every day, because I remember what it's like to be in the trenches. You know, my kids are older now, but I remember those days when it was just a struggle every single day to get into real clothes, to take care of myself, and it started to take its toll. So I know a lot of you know about my personal story of falling into my yoga pants rut and how that affected my motivation and how it affected so many other things. Like, there were so many ripple effects of just that one thing changing, where I was not getting dressed on a daily basis, where I didn't have that accountability anymore because I wasn't working in corporate America. I was staying home. And it started to affect a lot of different things. It started to affect my marriage. It started to affect my kids. It started to affect my career, and it started to affect my health. And those are some pretty important things. So I knew that something had to change. And you know, I've been sharing this story and this message for so long, and sometimes I start to get off track with it and forget what it's like to be back in that place again. And then I go and speak to these moms groups, and they come to the meetings to the venues, and they're all dressed cute. And so at first I think, they don't need to hear this message. Like, they have it all together. They don't need me. And then I'll start talking to them and ask them to raise their hand if they find it a struggle to get dressed on a daily basis. And without fail, just about every hand in that room goes up. So I know that when they're coming to the events and things, that they are getting dressed, but it's in the day-to-day that the struggle is occurring. So, you know, I share my story with them about how I started working from home and lost all accountability for getting dressed every day. That after about 6 months of this going on constantly, I started to notice some things happening. Like, I was losing my motivation at my job, number one. Number two, things were changing with my health. Even though I was putting on yoga pants every day, I was not working out. So that was not a good combination. I started to gain weight because I was in stretchy pants all the time. And that inevitably started to affect my marriage, because I wasn't feeling good about myself. And, you know, that affects all of your relationships, but especially your marriage. And then I think the straw that broke the camel's back, and this is probably the case with most moms, because when it comes to self-care, we don't really think about doing it for ourselves, which is weird, but we don't. We think about doing it for the people around us. And when the thing that really changed for me was when I realized that I wasn't setting a good example for my kids, and especially for my daughters, to show them what it's like to be a mom who really just takes good care of herself. And I think that that was the hardest part for me. So I sat down with a piece of paper one night, and I decided that I had to do something to change this. And I created a schedule, and I'm going to walk you through all of the steps. So if you're going through this right now, I want you to know that there is hope, and you can turn this around like that. It is so easy to turn it around, but you have to do some planning. And I'm going to walk you through the steps that I took whenever I needed to get out of my rut, and the steps that I continue to take, because it is, you know, how many years later, like 6 years later, it's still a process for me, and I still struggle with it. And sometimes I stay in my yoga pants 8 hours a day, but I end up getting dressed because I know that that's the thing that is going to make me feel better, that's the thing that's going to make me feel more productive. And it's like an instant mood lift. And even when I'm not feeling it at all, I make myself do it anyway. So I'm going to share these steps with you, and know that there is hope in this, that it's something that you can get into a routine with, you can get into a groove with, and it's going to make you feel so much better. So the first thing is that you need to plan. So whenever I decided to launch into this, the first thing that I did was I got out a piece of paper, and I wrote out every hour of the day on the piece of paper. And I wrote in, first off, all of my commitments, calls, meetings, responsibilities. And then I scheduled in time just for me. So I got up an hour earlier than normal, which is really hard, I'm not gonna lie. But this was truly the game changer because I needed that extra hour of cushion where I wasn't just hopping out of bed and immediately starting to serve my family, getting breakfast together, packing lunches, and all of that stuff. That hour was my time to sit down and have my rituals, my morning rituals, my cup of coffee, my devotions, my prayer journal time. The time for me to really set my intentions for the day was that first hour of the day. So that was key number one, was waking up an hour earlier. And number two was scheduling in my self-care time, making it non-negotiable, just like any other meeting on my list, any other call, any other obligation, just like taking my kids to school. Self-care had to be a commitment that I was going to keep to myself. And at first I only scheduled in 30 minutes, and I still can do it in about 30 minutes, but you have to schedule in an amount of time that's going to allow you to get showered, put on a little bit of makeup, fix your hair, and put on a real outfit. Even if you don't wear makeup, that's fine. Even if you just brush your hair and put it in a ponytail, that's fine. But do those things that are going to help you face your day a little bit more confidently and feel a little bit more put together. All right, so the next thing is that I took an inventory of my closet, and that was the scary part, because what I realized is that I did not have clothes that worked for my new lifestyle. I had a closet full of stuff for my corporate career. I had pencil skirts and blouses and heels, and then I had yoga pants. So that's why I was reaching for them every day, because they were easy and they were convenient, and I didn't have other stuff to wear. But I found out that the key to doing this is you've got to have the right pieces in your closet. You just do. You have to have pieces that work for your everyday life. Otherwise, you're going to keep reaching for the convenience outfits. And oftentimes that's going to be your activewear. So, I decided that I was going to do some research and try to figure out what the basics were that I needed in my wardrobe for cute, casual, put together outfits that worked for my lifestyle, like running to Target. I don't need heels to do that. And I came up with a list of those things. And then I went out with my list and I shopped for those items. But first I checked my closet to see if I had anything in there. At the time, I think I had, this is scary, I think I had a single pair of dark wash skinny jeans and a striped top and a pair of flats. That is it. I had like 3 pieces of clothing that worked for this new lifestyle. And that was scary to me, but it was also a good place to start from, because I knew exactly what I needed whenever I went out shopping. And I have a resource for you. If this is something that you need to do, you can download the shopping list that I came up with, my Closet Staples wardrobe shopping list, at the link that is in the caption. If you're watching on Facebook, you can go to my profile. There's a link in the profile where you can download it there, or you can go to getyourprettyon.com/sign-up and you'll be able to get it, download it there as well. All right, so the next thing that I did was I created some go-to outfit formulas. And guys, this is key. You've got to do this, okay? So it sounds difficult when you hear formula. You're like, math. I don't want to do math. But this is fun math, I promise you. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to start pulling the pieces out of your closet, even if it's just the dark wash jeans. You're going to lay them down on your floor or on your bed. And then you're going to go back to your closet and you're going to create outfits with a pair of bottoms. It can be any pair of bottoms, but you're going to start pulling in tops and pulling in shoes and pulling in accessories and creating combinations with that pair of pants or shorts or skirt or whatever you decide to start with until you exhaust it, okay? And you're going to take pictures with your phone of every single combination that you create, and you're going to create an album on your phone, and next time you're stumped and you're not sure what to wear, you can open up that album and you're going to see those outfits right there in front of you. So do this with every pair of bottoms in your closet. This is also going to make packing really simple for you. If you struggle with packing lists and you're not sure what to take, you can always refer back to this file that you're going to have on your phone. But I promise you, this is going to make it so easy for you to know what's in your closet and know how to pair it up and be able to get dressed every single day. So do this, do this today. If you've never done this before, I promise you it's life-changing. You're going to love it. All right, and the next thing is commit to getting dressed. You know, I know that this is the hardest part, but even if it's only 5 days, even if you say, okay, starting next Monday, I'm going to commit to getting dressed Monday through Friday. I don't care if 4 p.m. rolls around and I have to go pick up the kids and I haven't gotten dressed yet. I'm still going to make the effort and I'm going to go get dressed. I'm doing an Instagram challenge right now. You can join in. It's Friday right now. We've been doing it all week. If you haven't done it yet, post a photo. You can post one of those flat lays of your clothes if you're not comfortable doing a selfie, and use the hashtag I got dressed, and then tag me on Instagram at _getyourpretty on, and I'm giving away a $150 gift card to the retailer of your choice. It's not too late. You still can enter today, and you can get a start on your summer shopping with that. All right, so next up is you need accountability. I started my blog basically as my accountability partner because I needed something that was going to motivate me to keep getting dressed every day. And accountability can come in many forms. Maybe you join up with a mom in your neighborhood and say, hey, we're going to do this together every day this week. Or maybe you join a group. I have a free Facebook group. It's called Get Your Pretty on Pretties. There are other women in there. They're in the yoga pants struggle just like you. You can join up with them and push each other to get dressed every day. Share your outfit ideas. We have women in there that are swapping their shopping tips. And if that's not your thing and you don't want to post, that's fine. You can still join and see the inspiration and use that for accountability. So please join us over there. It's a lot of fun. We talk about trends. We talk about comfortable shoes that work for our daily lives. All kinds of topics come up in that group. So if you haven't joined me over there yet, then I highly encourage you to. Two more things I want to share. I'm doing 2 more giveaways this month. I love giveaways. May is the month of giveaways for me. So if you share this coffee chat on Facebook, you are going to be entered to win a pair of Tory Burch Miller sandals. And who doesn't love those? You're going to wear them all summer long. I love my pair. I wear them all the time. So share this coffee chat for a chance to win that in any of my coffee chats in the month of May. I have an Instagram giveaway going on. I already mentioned the one for the $150 gift card using the hashtag I got dressed and tagging me in your photo. But you can also enter for another pair of Tory Burch Miller sandals. Yes, you could potentially win 2 pairs by liking all of my photos in the month of May on my Instagram feed. And lastly, if you are wanting to work on your closet staples or build your stay-at-home mom casual capsule wardrobe, all of my essentials capsule wardrobes are on sale through today only for $10 off, and you can check those out at getyourprettyon.com and click on the shop menu at the top. So, all right, it's your turn. I want you to get dressed today. I want you to commit to this, and I want you to tag me and let me know that you did it. I'll be doing the same thing. I'm still in my PJs. Yesterday, I did not get dressed until I think it was like 4 o'clock. I'll have to look back on my Instagram and see, but yeah, it was late in the day, but I will be sharing my outfit formula with you guys later on. I've got my little clothing rack back here. I just got this. I'm excited about it. I'm going to try it out today and show you the outfit formula that I'm going to put together to wear today. And I want to see your outfit formulas too, so be sure to tag me on Facebook or Instagram and show me. All right, guys, I hope you have an awesome Friday, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.